Anybody who's ever owned a Nintendo Wii will probably remember having a bunch of plastic crap that they had with it that they don't really remember buying. Admittedly, a lot of these are really bad, but you might have wondered, what are some of the worst ones? Well, bear with me because I think I might have found one of the worst plastic peripherals for the Wii. Controller peripherals are known for creating some sort of immersive medium between the user and the game's physical interface that aims to blend the perceived reality of what's happening. When done right, a seamless blend of the physical and the digital can be achieved. High-end examples include aircraft simulation pods and gaming joystick setups, Steel Battalion game controllers, and just recently the Nintendo Labo system. Cheap plastic peripherals, on the other hand, are notorious for being just extra pieces of junk that do minimal to enhance play experience and do diddly squat for immersion. Specifically, I'm thinking of those infamous Wii Remote shells. You know the ones. Whether it be golf, baseball, or tennis, there was a plastic shell that turned your Wii Remote into a tiny version of that game's tool, for nothing more than one-note amusement at best. Usually though, these wouldn't obstruct the form of the controller, and at least wouldn't be hampering play outside of a little added weight. If you're a child, I can also see these being fun little toys. After all, I was guilty of buying some when Nintendo Wii fever was worldwide. I'll admit there are a couple that do add or at least transform the functionality of the Wii Remote. These Nerf blasters, for example, double as Wii Remote cradles that let you hold them in a more natural firearm position, and even have a working trigger that presses the B button. And even though its popularity died fairly fast, the Wii Fit balance board was actually a pretty excellent piece of tech for its time. But sometimes there would be a plastic peripheral so laughable, so unnecessary, so useless that you can't help but gravitate towards it.
Price is low every day.
A couple years ago, I was just cruising around a Big W looking for something to buy, anything really. I went into the old dusty Wii section and found this thing sat in the corner, completely untouched and without any pricing labels or markings. Naturally, I felt attached to it. I felt like I had to be the one to buy it. So I picked it up and I took it to the checkout and they said, okay, this isn't scanning, this isn't returning any results in our system. I'm gonna have to go and ask our manager if we can give it to you for a nominal payment, say like $1. I said, okay, that's fine, I can just wait here. 20 minutes pass, and nothing. Eventually, she comes back to the counter and says, I'm sorry, my manager wouldn't let me do it for a nominal payment. She made me look through years of sales history and inventory history just to find out how much the product had been priced for, and so I could discount it appropriately. And I said, well, okay, how much is it gonna total? She said $3. So it took 20 minutes to find out that maybe I could have paid an extra $2 on top of it. But basically, it all worked out, and what is the product that I waited this amount of time for in the middle of a Big W, committed to make sure that I would get it? Viewers at home, brace yourselves as I introduce you to the Kookaburra Cricket Ball for the Wii. Now, you might be thinking, it might be a separate controller or it might be a shell for the nunchuck. No, this goes on the Wii Remote. This bad boy slips over the Wiimote itself, like the controllers come down with severe swelling after a particularly nasty UTI made its way in. What I like the most is how this doesn't even cap out the controller. It's not even like we're looking at a PlayStation Move form factor here. The original remote prairie dogs out the hole at the top, peeking out at the world as if to say, I have been reborn through the lens of Dodd Bradman, and what a beautiful day it is here at the MCG. However, if there's one thing I can confirm right away, these buttons are just as awful to press as they look. Spongy, sharp, and lacking any sort of tactile feedback. They're as cheap can be. So naturally, I'm gonna try playing a game with them. Now, the box recommends we play a game called Cricket, but it's just called Cricket. It's just called Cricket. But I don't have that. What I do have instead is this cheapo bargain bin beach sports game that my dad bought for £10 years ago. How did he buy it for £10? When did he buy it for £10? Why did he buy it for £10? Okay, guys, we're going live with Big Beach Sports. Let's go ahead and let's start this. Let's jump in. I got my head down. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to have some fun. We got the side cam going. We got the front cam going. We got the game cam going. This is the first time I've ever tried a multicam setup like this, as far as I can remember. Awkward kind of recording setup. I've got to go. You can see the minion in the background. All right, so we've got our abominable controller right here. Let's see how this thing plays. I'm gonna assume not very well. We're gonna jump straight into cricket because why wouldn't we be playing cricket? Okay, we gotta create a player. Come on. Oh my god, I can't even keep this thing fucking straight while I'm pressing this. Dub. Age. Let's take that down a little. I'm 12. Oh my god, I can't aim this for shit. Okay, there we go. Yep, I'm right-handed. Is that the back button? Is this the back button? Ooh, that's the back button. Ooh. Oh my god, this is so hard to navigate with this remote. But we gotta stick to it. It's a review. Also, keep in mind, I'm wearing a goddamn Geico shirt. Press the A button to start your run up and hold the Wiimote to your side. Okay. Bowl the ball by swinging your arm around like a windmill when the exclamation appears. Try it. Which one was I? I mean, there was no exclamation. Balls remaining, 12. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't... That's bad. Okay. Oh, it is actually calculating. This is not fun to throw with. All right, I think that was good though. I got a nice spin. Okay, not bad. I'm holding it like this now. Watch this. I'm gonna fling my Wii remote across the room. I'll be like just like that guy on the H&L or whatever it's called. I swung way too fucking late for that. 6 runs. Fantastic. Catch it. Yes, and you're out, son. Ooh. Whoa. There used to be this thing we used to do in my primary school where we'll sit on the wall by the cricket court and just chant, "You are a wanker," and none of the teachers would do anything about it. It was just accepted. It was just like, oh, this is what the kids do each and every single day. Oh damn. Oh, how's that? Get out of here. You're fucking done, son. I hit the microphone, but it was still... Oh. No, I thought it was a good throw. Apparently not. Let's lowball him. Oh! Got him. And he's out of here. Fuck you. You get fucking killed in this game. It's brutal out here on the island. That was fun. Let's go back to the formal format where I talk a lot differently. Well, I think it's without a doubt that we can say that the Kookaburra Cricket Ball for the Wii is one of the most weirdest, unnecessary, and otherwise ridiculous accessories ever made. But is it the weirdest? I don't think so. I think there has to be another. And right now, we're gonna look that up. Oh my god. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect.